It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, an NFC battle in store for us. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he will get this inside the 30.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here, following the penalty. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Recovered by the offense.
Off the play action, Chuck. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Rupee's extra point is good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action here. It's Milrow. Finds his fullback. 16 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. They pick up 20 yards there, and it sets up Seattle with 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go now. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
7 Pirates.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Hits it through the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the 1st time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
At the Saints' 10-yard line.
70 Rangers.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
What bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Third short, it's Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap to shot. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. And he's all over. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get 6 more on their early advantage. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. Reed now to kick this one away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the set.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Ready.
That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He finds Smith and Jigba right side. It's a small gain up to the 38. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have second down and 5. Now an inside give to Walker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Got ready.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Milrow from the gun. That's another quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First and 10 from the 41. From the gun, Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
He fires one deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Cooper caught the intended receiver. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Michael Dixon to punt for the Seahawks. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Counter gives to Kamara. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 10 now. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Third down, here's Shuck. Look, it isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
First
Play of the drive. Here's Walker. He cuts it to the right sideline. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10. No to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with third and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Brings up fourth down and 1.
He keeps this one himself. And he won't get close to the line to gain. They swallow this one up. A pretty emphatic turnover on downs here.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him. And they drove him down short of the sticks.
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on second down. Shuck working from the gun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. Chuck now from the gun. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Chuck. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To throw again here, it's Chuck. Finds him on the crossing route. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10. Here's Chuck. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. And he's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Groupie sends it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
Pete, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, and maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, cut 19.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw, throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half. Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, it's play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
On play action, here's Shaw. Has it down close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. Roofing adds the extra point. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Seahawks 3.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Short pass brought in, and he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
From the 38. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. But still plenty of options left on third and short.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
To the left, he's got a roll. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
It's Walker on the option. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He's got it at the 6. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the third. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now a pitch to Kamara. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain. So that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the 31. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has it downfield, looking left. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hits him on the in route. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Third and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Shaw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That is Nick Emenwari. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Your defense just gave the offense.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
On the play brings up 2nd down.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the draw, it's Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work on the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And the Saints going to the dime package here, 3rd down. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
It's now 4th
It
down.
never, ever is an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
For the
Seahawks bringing out the punt team.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play action, Chubb. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kobe Bryant has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. To be a rookie quarterback at App State, neither 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Start things off with a run by Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now shut to throw. Gets made by Alvin Kamara. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. They drop him after just a yard. Second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Sharp looking to pass here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing third and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, more interceptions.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Back to throw it. It's a big strike to Hill. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 22. And the Saints are going to have a first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Saints leading by 7. Kamara now on first and 10. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks, but it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He set up to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. He's back to throw. That's caught at the 4. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
31. Seahawks 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get him, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
18, Rattler.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10, still at that 15-yard line. Here we go, Milrow. And don't leave just his fans, he's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And that's recovered by the Saints, who are going to win this football game. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. Thrown on the run. Deep. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 24.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. Well, a lot of effort there, Parker, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So this is a win on the road for the Saints. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.